Welcome back to Nova Joes versus Pros Championship Edition. We have finally made it to the championship round where you will see a team of Joes battle against a team of seasoned pros. I'm Steve Kane.
I'm Matt Hammersten, and this is exactly what the people wanted.
Exactly what everybody wanted.
The pros, Andrew Fish and myself, we are playing villains here.
You definitely are.
We are going after it. We can't let you guys win. I definitely can't let Biscoe win.
Yeah, you guys are the Axis. We are the Allies. A little reference to some games back in the day, but you got Scott Wallace and John Biscoe representing the Joes here. And I'll tell you what, sneaky good. Sneaky good.
Yeah, you got the course designer and a lefty.
Yeah.
Both of which is usually a recipe for success.
Absolutely.
However, you have Andrew Fish and myself going against them.
That's true. And when, like I said in the last video, when that team came up on the random draw board, to be honest with you, I thought, this is going to be tough to overcome. But then in the back of my head, I said, there's no way the Joes are going to let these dirty pros win this tournament.
Yeah, we'll see. Scott lefty goes down the lefty. That was almost amazing.
Yeah.
Almost amazing there.
Definitely from a lefty point of view, doing that like turnover shot, that can go all the way down to the basket.
And that just did not want to even try to flip over. This is the same force Fish smashed. And that looks like a smash again.
Yeah, anytime
the challenge on this hole, because we do have to do something special. Shout out to Owen McCall. That's the disc I'm using. We have to throw 2 discs.
Yeah, I think you originally picked up a distortion.
Yeah, I picked up a distortion because that's probably the smart play for Fish and myself, but we decided we're so far down with Fishes that I'll just go for something and then throw it way too high.
Yeah. I don't think you'd get punished from it, but I don't remember enough. But I think distortion would have been a good play there. You have a putting, you have something you can lay up on pretty easily.
But and now we both have something that is very fast and very stable on a short approach.
That's true. But you guys are pros. You can figure it out. Oh.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite holes out here, but it is brutal if you can't get off the main gap. And that was a great shot, and it is rolling, rolling, rolling. You love to see it. You love to see it.
No, you absolutely hate to see it. And you know what? I've many a times myself have hit the cage, and it's rolled probably 60 feet away from the basket down that hill.
It's just trying to force on a line.
So you wish you had a distortion here.
Yeah, I really wish I had a distortion here, but D1 from Owen McCall works just fine.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's in your guys' range for sure.
I don't know what shot this is for the Joes.
No, I think you guys are gonna go up 1 here, if I'm not mistaken. As Joes, you never want to put yourself in a position where you have to climb uphill, right? Especially against some pros, but we're used to it. And so
yeah, well, Fish and myself started off slow early in the event, and we're trying to lay it down real early and put some pressure on. Hole 11, it is listed as a par 4 here. The pros have to do 10 push-ups before every single throw. This is, if you don't know how John Biscoe likes designing holes, this is a great hole to articulate how he likes designing holes. This is throw 250, throw 250, and walk away with your par 4.
It's good format. You're going all the way down, you're coming back up. I think PE teachers like Dave Hartzell would approve of that.
I think so too. It's so hard to throw right after doing push-ups.
How did Fish take the push-ups? It looks like he's doing pretty good. got good form. I wonder if he throws right away. That's the key. If you can get your pros to do the push-ups and then throw right away and not come back, and mind you, you may not be able to hear it, but we had a gallery for this crew, and he was taking entirely too long to get back to his disc to throw it.
Yeah, you guys let us hear about it, and then Fish just pulled a little. It is so hard to throw after you did push-ups.
It is. See, look how hard it is. Oh wait, he didn't have to do push-ups.
Yeah, just fade it off to the left, but that should be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely a flex route from there. So, and then, but you do have a lefty too, so that helps.
And that's looking like a good line.
Perfect.
Yep.
Great spot.
Lands in a really good spot for them.
See, we talked about this in the first video about how you're using the hill for your push-ups.
Yeah, but we're on a hill. That doesn't count.
I mean, you're smart play. Smart play.
Yeah, I try to go through a holly, and that doesn't work out well.
No, iron leaves are they're not. I secretly was trying to knock down as many holly trees as possible when I was out there clearing that course.
And then it looks like Fish kind of caught the same holly tree that I clipped as well. I kind of got disoriented because I thought that was the edge of the fairway.
Yeah.
It is not. And that's a great second shot as well.
Yeah,
that's a great second shot as well. This is exactly how Biscoe envisioned this hole when he was creating it. Throw to where Scott landed, throw another shot to where Scott landed again, and it should be a relatively easy approach for those guys. We are behind the 8 ball on this hole.
You can hear people in the background yelling that they weren't doing their push-ups properly. I believe
at least we did them.
You did. And there were people repeating one. Listen. I don't know. It didn't come through. I'm not going to lie. We were giving the pros a lot of grief.
Rightfully so. So we had already played this hole earlier. So we already had to do, I don't know, 40 or 50 push-ups already. And by the third set, I was feeling it.
Yeah, you know, there are some pros. I'm not going to tell anybody's name, but I think it rhymes with Tony Ellis that didn't have to play. That didn't have to play the hole once, just the way that the competition played out.
Yeah, I think we had to throw it in.
He's so smooth on that shot, though. We didn't say it. He did.
Oh, and yeah, you know, that's kind of the evilness. We have to do more push-ups for a 10-foot tap-in.
That was I don't know. I think they secretly missed on purpose.
They probably did.
They probably did.
They're playing the long game here.
They are. And you know what? You sacrificed yourself and did the extra 10 push-ups while you let Fish.
I did.
Rest.
I did. Let the better player get their rest.
Now remember, the pros on this hole are going to have to throw a roller until they get into circle 2 or 1.
Circle 1.
Circle 1. That's correct. Which, to be honest with you, if you're playing to the blue basket, a roller is in play here.
It's something. I think you really have to be good with knowing how this roller is going to land and how it's going to react on the ground. That's kind of where I think most of the rollers filtered right into that stump that Fish and I hit.
There's a service road that runs down the middle of this, so if you can get it right there, then you're generally in an okay spot.
That should be decent enough for them.
Biscoe plays this like you should. This is definitely a flex forehand. Get it down there by the yellow basket. He played it exactly like you're supposed to play it.
Yeah, but they have to make a putt.
That is true, but you have to roll it still 150 more feet.
That almost didn't make there.
Almost. I think it's in. And I am 100% sure that Fish tried to flip roll it to where it could launch up into the basket.
Absolutely.
Makes it look easy. Look at that, Joe. Making it look easy. Taking up the pros. Uh-oh. 1-1. Here comes the Joes. Yo-Yo.
It's early. It's okay. Hole 13, 350. I think it plays more like 280, 290, somewhere in there. Relatively tight off the tee, gets a little more open, and then gets really tight near the basket as well. I forget the challenge on this hole.
So this challenge was you had to pick one professional to play the hole by themselves. So it's just straight up. They played it by themselves versus the two Joes and best shot. But I'll tell you, this is this hole. I play this course a lot, and I have a buddy, Bobby Layup Stahl. This is, we call it his birdie hole. I would have picked him over a pro any day. He gets a birdie on this every time he plays. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so they chose Fish to play this hole, likely because I just have more experience out here. Fish goes with the thumber roller. Likely not thumber roller. I'm sorry. Thumber, likely shot? Because he wants to try to get it to roll a little at the end.
Our next video, we're doing thumber rollers. We are. We're gonna do thumber rollers with Prodigy discs.
I'm sorry.
All right. No, I messed up many more times than you have, so I just think that'd be a great shot.
No, I'm sorry because I gave terrible ideas.
Was that a glitch?
I don't know.
I think it was. It floated like a glitch. Oh, you could just see his.
Yeah, that was probably 45, 50. It was a long look.
Yeah.
But he cleans it up.
He does. Fish is a true professional.
Hole 14. This is round 520. It is very, very, very tight. The tee shot is extremely tight, and then you land to a very small landing area, and it gets even more tight when you're trying to approach this basket. The challenge here is we have to switch bags.
Yes, switch entire bags, and hilarity ensues. So I believe you went with John Biscoe's bag.
Yep, I went with Biscoe's, and
Biscoe's going through your bag right now to make sure he's finding the right disc that he needs.
Yeah,
he looked like Oscar the Grouch, just like throwing stuff out of a trash can.
Yeah, he was removing things he didn't think I needed.
Oh, what a great shot! It leaked over a little bit to the left, but that is a great shot.
I think Biscoe threw one of my D1s.
Yeah, he didn't expect it to be that stable.
Very good forehand from Fish. Maybe leaked a little too far left, but should be manageable.
And that's the problem. You have to hug the right side so close. Well,
I don't really want to talk about that.
Well, not all of us can be perfect all the time, Matthew.
Oh, you know what? We need the countdown at this point, because I think this is where I just those push-ups were killing me.
Yo, that's right. That is right. Let's just put it this way. Matt let us know about his hatred of the push-up in multiple occasions.
My fatigue. Fish kind of gives me a green light to go after the pin. I think we put it within 40-ish with an FX4. Really good forehand disc as well, even though it's a little unstable.
Yeah, you gotta definitely put on a hyzer though, because that thing will flip up. But it's a great disc to have, for sure. This is such a good attempt. It just hit a log right there. It looked like it was going straight towards the basket.
And they got to make this because we're kind of close.
Don't worry. The power of the mustache.
And they do. And they do.
He's a warrant officer, so he just shows up at times and does good stuff. Then other times you just don't know where he goes.
My grandfather was a warrant officer.
Yeah. It's definitely the power of the mustache.
Fish cashing in the 30, 35 footer just to push the hole.
Yeah.
Hole 15.
Oh, no, you guys went up there, didn't you?
Did we?
Yeah, because I thought you pushed the second one.
Okay, I guess we did.
Yeah.
Hole 15, it's a par 4. You have two options off the tee. You can go skinny gap and kind of risk trying to get after a 3, or you can go wide like I'm going. The wide play, it's a little tougher to get the 3, but it kind of guarantees a 4 for us.
And so, reminder, this hole, you could pick somebody to drive for you guys. So for drive or second shot, third shot, putt, whatever, you could pick any player to go ahead and play for you.
And the Joe's finding some trouble here.
I don't know if I can cut that one down.
Oh, and so they pick another Joe to come out of the crowd. This is Kevin, don't call me Mike Ciccone. Long story there, but I'll save it for another day.
Mike has a decent shot there.
He does. It ends up in a great spot.
Yeah.
He was upset, as you can see, because he didn't go further to the right, but it ended up in a good spot.
Yeah, it's hard to throw cold.
It is. And on film, if you've never been on film before, I think I missed a 15-foot putt on film the first time I was ever filmed because you're so nervous. I know it's stupid, but I think it gets you the first time.
It gets you. I believe this was alternate as well, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, pros had to do alternate,
Yeah.
so it wasn't even best shot. So it was pros, and they had to just pick somebody to do something for them at some point to give them an extra shot. And I think they choose to do it during the putt.
And Fish and myself both kind of struggling to get up to the basket.
And it's so steep, this hill. I mean, you definitely, even on your putt, you got to pick something a little understable to get it up there. Oh, this is Bob Stahl. I talked about him earlier. Let's see if he can show up. Oh, so close.
Yeah, I think he missed on purpose because he was putting for us.
We did. We actually told him to miss it because, why help the pros? No, we knew what happened. He's a classy guy. Don't worry. He tried his best. He didn't want to miss that on film. Hole 6. We're back at it.
And we are tied.
We are tied. 2-2 going to the beast. Now, the good thing about this hole, as much as it's long, it wipes out because the pros now are going to team up with the Joes and they are going to play this out. And it doesn't matter what the scores are. It's just an opportunity for the Joes to play along with the likes of Andrew Fish and Matt Hammersten.
Yeah, and I got paired up with John Biscoe because why not? That seems like a funny funny pair.
Well, he's like your uncle, Uncle Eddie.
And I hit a ghost limb.
Ninja branch. Yeah.
Because that looked so good.
It did. It looked like it was going to upper, but I think Biscoe put you out in a great spot. Nope.
Oh yeah.
I lied. Now, funny enough, if you get far enough up on that left ledge, you do have an opportunity to go down and cut off a lot of distance. Not that left edge.
God, hits an early tree. Let's see what Fish can do.
He's Fish. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I moved that limb enough for him, so he hit the same line, but
you just want to get up on the next plateau next to the blue tee pad to give you a shot for the second one.
that at least gets us up to the hill. I think Biscoe improving on the on my shot, kind of climbing.
Yeah, I think he's
climbing
like 10
left
feet past you.
Yeah. Scott's putting a move on this one.
Yeah, it's the last minute tree kick. I mean, on this hole, like you said last or 2 rounds ago, get it about 200 feet without hitting anything, take your 200-foot shot and walk away.
Yep, and Fish keeps it high on the hill, so they should have something again. I am going with my roller F5 because it needed to get skinny.
It stood up nice, though. I love the F5.
It's great in the woods.
All right, we had our first tomahawk in the... Oh, he didn't like that one. There you go.
Yeah, but this this is what impresses everybody about Fish. That's not a line I think any of us looked at, and he just steps out and throws it to, I don't know, 40.
Yeah.
All the free kick. All the free kick.
That's one thing as an amateur, what I like watching the pros is they just find these lines that, I mean, maybe we can't make that line, but you just look at it a different way. And it's fun to go out there and watch you guys kind of dissect the hole in ways that we wouldn't even think about to even try. So then we can go out next week and try.
Trying to give a little bit on it with the distortion.
That's your upshot. You love the distortion.
I love the distortion.
Yeah, I like the new PA5s. They're nice. That's a good upshot disc for me.
Looks like Fish is trying to put a little bit on that as well. Yeah, I don't know.
Bank.
There's so many reasons why I love the distortion. Backhand, forehand, it's just all around. It's just a great disc.
I think you guys did one of you win on that hole?
No, that was just a.
I think you guys both tied that hole actually. I know it was a push,
yeah, but it was a
I'm
wash
saying,
anyways.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
Just for so you can talk like, hey, we beat you on hole 16.
Well, I only care about beating Biscoe anyways.
That's true. That is true.
Hole 17. It is probably 250. Pros have to do worst shot. And Scott puts a pretty good move on this.
Yeah, he's about 25 feet out. Not far at all.
He went 25 long, but not a huge deal. Got a little high on him, but
yeah.
they should be fine for from where Scott is.
There's definitely a backhand route with an understable disc. Just lay it forward and let it drift down.
Yeah, and
I think you forgot to aim. That's right.
No, John Biscoe had, what did he call it? A mouth harp?
He did. He had a mouth like an old deliverance style.
It had not gotten me all around until then.
It sounds something like wah, 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 wah,
yeah,
right?
He stopped using it and then brought it out, and I just early released hard. Both Fish and myself just trying to go wide and let the stability drag the disc back over, but
the pros need to make this putt. If they don't make this putt,
and I don't know how that pushes out. Hits pro side, it's fading back in.
Yeah.
I think the baskets at this point are against us.
Yeah. But we're going into hole 18, and I don't know about you, but look who's up on the pros.
I know.
One hole left.
I wonder why they skipped the Joe's putts.
Well, because we made it. I don't know why.
Hole 18, par 4. It's very difficult par 4. Basically, we're just trying to get down to the hill, not even to the blue basket. We're just trying to get down to the hill somewhere, give ourselves a spot to try to climb the hill, and then likely have a easy jump putt to put us underneath the basket. Biscoe throws a phenomenal tee shot there, and that puts a lot of pressure on Fish and myself.
But you know what stinks about it is it's such a great drive, but you'll see where their second shot is. It just got a last-minute tree kick, but getting down and through that gap is the first part. And I believe you had a late tree kick, one of the last trees you can get before it opens up.
Yeah, my M2 that's beat up just didn't quite turn enough. I'm pretty sure Fish had a bit of the yips from the push-ups.
Oh yeah, and then here's Phil Williams. You guys got to pick somebody else to drive for you.
Yep, and he did a phenomenal job for us. We needed it. He stepped up for us, put ourselves in a spot.
Yeah, without that, you guys would have been back 200. You guys would have been back 200 more feet. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you, but
no, you have to laugh. I think I've complained 10 times at least about push-ups at that point.
Ding, ding. Yeah, so
Fish puts ourselves in a spot though, but
yeah.
Unfortunately for us, all they need to do is just kind of get up and down.
I believe he's thrown an X3 air.
And that puts the Joes on the dance floor. That should be an up and down for
But I'm
them.
telling you, you're pretty high up. Oh, Scott. At this point, they just need to tie you guys and walk
Right.
away.
They need us to do something special here.
Yeah.
And
I tell you, you got Fish and you. Something could happen.
a little distortion run. Yeah, no one wanted to see that go in. Everybody wants to see the Joes win. Can Fish play spoiler here?
Let's see. He has the ability, but not today. It looks like the Joes. Uh-oh, we got a little guest appearance.
No, you gotta shout Kobe when you do it, though.
Uh-oh, she Kobe's it. And the Joes tied the pros in the last hole, which made them champion.
Hey, thank you everybody for coming out today. I wanted to thank the main sponsors, Prodigy, Nova Disc Golf Association, Mike Sullivan, Casual Adventure, Dusty Walker. Without them, this event would not have taken place. But I am proud to announce that the first annual Joes vs. Pros champion are the Joes. Yay! Thank you so much.
Thanks, Steve, for putting it all on. Thanks, Fish and Hammer, for sucking at disc golf and not hating me after this is over. Truthfully, the match against the girls was tougher. Nah, it's good, you know. Hopefully you raised a lot of money for Team Rubicon, which is a very, very worthwhile charity.
You have any words?
Thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for hosting this. This is awesome. I can't wait to do it again. And yeah, good.
Awesome, and remember, like you said, this was all done on behalf of Team Rubicon. So if you want to learn more about them, go to teamrubiconusa.org or Team Rubicon International. You can Google them, look them up. They are a great organization that not only gives back to veterans, but it gives back to communities that are in need. So thank you very much.
Matt, thank you so much for being here, man.
No, thanks for inviting us. I know the pros thoroughly enjoyed coming out, being invited, supporting a good cause, and hopefully see you guys next year.
Yeah, definitely check out Team Rubicon. Link is in the description. If anybody else wants to come out, we're probably going to do it again this year. And if any of you pros out there want to come try us, bring it. Thanks everybody. Please click the link in the description. Follow HyzerMedia. They put on a great product, and we will see you next year.